Ajay, Alok, especially in the Gwalior-Chambal belt, the integration of the imports from the Congress seems to be the big headache for the Bharatiya Janata Party, because in every seat you have an existing BJP leader who has a strong claim. Jyotiraditya Scindia supporter has come in along with Jyotiraditya Scindia, naturally expecting that he will get the ticket. Now, things like that, tactical issues on the ground in the regions of Madhya Pradesh could be the big challenge for your party as you try and win this state once again.
See, now the election is always a challenge for the party, and we never take it very lightly. So every election has its strategy, and in every state there are segments where you have to play different strategies, and accordingly the party and the state leadership will take a call on that accordingly. See, the biggest factor in Madhya Pradesh, what I see, that in spite of 18 years of rule, you leave that 1.5 years of Congress, you still have a 65+% rating of the people, which itself shows that state is not in anti-incumbency mood, but rather it has been on pro-incumbency mode. And this phenomena, if you leave for a few times, it has been more or less there with the BJP governance ever since Narendra Modi became the Chief Minister in 2002 and subsequently the Prime Minister. So we as a party, we definitely will put all effort, all our strength in winning this MP election in the most comfortable manner. That's what we see.
Okay. Anuma Acharya, the fact that Rajasthan seems to fare much worse than Madhya Pradesh on the question of anti-incumbency would suggest that Shivraj Singh Chauhan, despite being in power for 18 years, now has done a better job than Ashok Gehlot of handling perception and expectations in his state.
Rahul, I would rather say that this survey has been quite a conservative one. BJP actually does not have its report card to be projected, and it is more or less like worked like a event management company. If you see the data and go to the Niti Aayog reports, it has always been among first three in terms of crime against women. Even on this 26th of June or 24th of June, there was a girl called Vedika Thakur. She was shot dead by Priyansh Vishwakarma, who is a Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha leader. Moreover, there are so many rape cases which are involving this BJP leaders. Then Madhya Pradesh is in its employment rating, again it's one of the worst, but in drug abuse cases it features in one of the top states. If you see Malwa, Nimar, Mahakaushal, Bhopal, Vidisha, Garmalwa, any region you talk about, since there is no employment, the youth is indulging into the drug abuse. That is another thing. Then if you see the budget management, though I am not an expert, but the annual budget of the state is about 3 lakh crore and the loan taken by the state government is about 3.4 lakh crores. So you can imagine it has already become a Sri Lanka. And why this all is happening? Because Shivraj Singh has announced more than some 20,000 schemes. Whatever he announces, nobody keeps a track of them. So in Madhya Pradesh, if I talk about these scams, there are 225, actually more than that, scams in the 220 months of governance. 21 jobs in last 3 years that Priyanka Gandhi has already said. So there is no report card for BJP to project for these elections.
Rashid Kidwai, a primary reading of this data would suggest that the chances of re-election of the government in Madhya Pradesh are higher than that of the government in Rajasthan. While it does face anti-incumbency and a sense of fatigue, it isn't a divided house like the Congress government in Rajasthan. This battle of Madhya Pradesh is important for the Congress, because if they can't win Madhya Pradesh, if they end up losing Rajasthan, then it gives the BJP a lot of momentum building into the 2024 elections.
Absolutely, Rahul. I think if you look at Madhya Pradesh, it's always been traditionally a stronghold of Congress. The vote percentage difference between the two political parties has been 2% or less. So, and secondly, the Congress under Mr. Kamal Nath is in a very competitive mood. You look at the kind of thing about that, Hindutva plank. If you go to Madhya Pradesh, go to any part of Madhya Pradesh, you will see the way the Congress leaders, local leaders behave. They are no less than the BJP in terms of making use of religious symbols, religious festivals, etc. And Mr. Kamal Nath is very deftly stroking it. So that's the thing. And there's one more thing, Rahul, there is a bit of a mismatch in what Mr. Yashwant Deshmukh is projecting. He's saying that the over 40% people are fully satisfied, over 20-25% people are somewhat satisfied, and yet Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan's ratings is just 37%. You look at Narendra Modi, his national rating is 47%, whereas BJP vote percentage is 31% to 38%. So this is the thing. I think Madhya Pradesh is heading for the change, and if it doesn't, then of course it will be a huge setback for the Congress.